Morning, everyone. 8:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. As I told you yesterday, we had an emergency that we were going to have flash drops across the board. And I didn't know it was going to be this bad on some of them, but I definitely knew Tuesday was going to be a heartbreaker to start today, Tuesday or Monday night into Tuesday as the daily closed. And let's take a look at the state of crypto because it's devastating to wake up this morning. No, it really is, guys. This is devastating. The total crypto market cap is down 7.5 billion, 3.19%. Tether is in its consolidation phase, but it's ready to move up. It pulled off of a lot of these wicks. So we had a pull down to 33.69 overnight. And you can see what's going on here, guys. Even the big XRP Tether pairings and all that got hammered. So we're going to have to wait because now it looks like it's coming through the trend line. So we're going to have to see, guys. But this is a absolutely horrendous start to the day. I'm going to do a rundown on the crypto. We got Stratus down 9.3%, Matic down 6.28% to $1.16. Matic's at $2.11. Juan, I came on last night and told you guys why it was going to come down. It actually fell all the way through where I thought it could go. And then I told you once it falls out of this, well, I told you once it falls out of the trend line, we're coming back to $196. So we're going to see if that's a fake out or not. But that's a huge start to the day for Quant in the wrong direction. ADA down 4.45% to $2.07. Algo down 6.19% to $1.60. We talked about this as well, coming back to the trend line at $1.52. We've been talking about this for days upon days upon days. Even when it was up here when people were trying to get into a swing, I said, no, 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 no. We're at the top of the trend line. Now you know what the importance of having these trend lines out, right, on the symmetrical triangles, because now it's coming back to $1.54. If it breaks that, we come all the way down to $1.02, ladies and gentlemen. So be very, very cautious this morning. IOTA down 11.55%. Same thing. We talked about how it failed and how you shouldn't touch it yesterday, and now it looks like we're creating this M, which could pull straight down. So we're already down 11.6%. So if you tested IOTA, you're fucked. XTZ down 3.84%. Tezos, why that $7.15 stop loss if you bought this was so important, and I kept saying it. And after it broke $7.15, we proceeded to break down about 10% from there almost immediately. Bitcoin only down 1.17% at 56,803, only down 667, but you wouldn't know that looking at the rest of the market. You would have thought Bitcoin tanked. XRP down 5.7% more to $1.07. XLM down 7.18% to 32 cents on the nose. XDC down 1.55% to 0.114, so 11.5 cents. DGB down another 5.64%, absolutely imploding down to 4.5 cents. VeChain barely hanging on by its ball sack, down 7.75% to that 10 cent threshold. ZIL down 8.10%. Anybody who tried to tempt that fate yesterday and didn't have the stop loss on absolutely got destroyed. Like I said, I lost 1.79% of my stop loss, but it's much better than 8%. XPR down 2.21% to 0.02217. HBAR down 6.4%. And everybody who asked me why I wouldn't take that gamble, you see this morning why, because it was ready to roll over. Same thing with Doge and Shiba. Doge down 5.88% to 2176. Shiba, I came on with an emergency broadcast last night and said we had broke above. Expect us to start coming down back into the symmetrical triangle unless we're going to break to the top. What did we do? We rolled over and now we're coming back towards the top. We could have actually, these are 4 hours. If you look at the daily closes, we did it perfectly because we measured a daily close. It broke out outside of it, but once it failed to move up, it's a correction now, guys. This is why I knew it was going to come down. It's a correction on Shiba because now it has to test the top of the symmetrical triangle. Broke out. Now the logical thing would be to test it at 2699 roughly, and then bam, if it's going to break out, it's going to break out for another 25-30% almost immediately. But you don't want to get caught in that breakdown after it breaks out of a symmetrical triangle. You've got to let it retrace. So there's a huge lesson for anybody who didn't let it retrace and thought it was just going to the moon and didn't pay attention to what I was saying. XEM down 5.89% to 1679. Is that getting cheap? Seller Network down 7.27% to 13.5 cents. Dent down 10.55%, old Kenny. And see, your wisdom paid off by not taking these chances, Kenny. Because I know damn well you could have went into this last night to try to, you know, make back some losses from the past couple months or try to make back some gains before a drop. But Stents down 10.5% to 0.049. Wow. Dogecoin down 3.01% to 0.17 again. T-Fuel down 5.63% to 27, almost 20, okay, 28 cents. AGI Singularity, AGI Sniper, this is why, Ahmed, this is why I told you not to buy this. Because it had to retrace down, and we knew it had to come back down. We've had this measured out for a very long time, so just pay attention. I'll keep you updated on that, Sniper. Stores down 11.92%, actually got obliterated. That's getting obliterated. In 12 hours, it's down 12% to $1.25. Theta down 9.75%. And Stacy, you see why we weren't going after this one yet? It was too risky, even though the price was decent. But now Theta's working its way down. We're still in the middle of the zone, but if we work our way back down the symmetrical triangle, it's time to start buying the support only. Not in any swing trades. It's time to buy support, as you guys understand. Especially with the way the market is. You buy support, even if it falls through, it's minor losses. Chainlink down 5.68% to 23.76. Ethereum Classic down 4.52% to 51.52. Solana down 4.29% to $138.63. Litecoin down 6.03% to $168. Ethereum down 3.52% to $3,418. The old-fashioned bull trap is in full effect. XYO down 5.35% to just under 3 cents. ALBT down 9.36% to 75 cents. Notice all these big gainers from the weekend are all getting hammered. REN down 6.07% to 95 cents. AMP down 7.57% to 4.5 cents. COTI, COTI down 7.64% to 47 cents. ICP down 8.29% to 41.37. CELO down 6.73%, all the way down to $5.20 now. Sundial growers, don't pay attention to that. That's in the stock market, but that's the one you need to look at today on the open because it broke out of its symmetrical triangle. It held on a hold candle, and you can see that we're in a pennant, and this thing's about to explode. So hopefully it doesn't do it before the open, but it's going to come back, and likely right on the open, it could come back and retest at 66 cents, the top of the symmetrical triangle. But honestly, guys, I am going balls to the walls on that. I will be putting $2,500 on that at 9:30. I've been watching that for about 7 months, go through the pattern. Brief down 5.08% to 0.18, under 2 cents. High Five Finance, MFT, who had a huge weekend. I told you guys over the weekend, take those profits. Down 13.78%, down to 0.11. And you see how it had a few fake breakouts, but what did it do, guys? It worked its way into the symmetrical triangle again. It worked its way back to where it went home, guys. And I showed you what it would look like on an uptrend, and I showed you what it would look like in that symmetrical triangle coming down. And it fell right back between that downtrending resistance. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. This is a state of a crypto emergency. We are crashing, and Bitcoin hasn't done nothing. So pay attention.